Hello, hello, hello. Think we're live.
Yay!
Yeah, Brian and Karen
No
here.
technical
I
difficulties.
know, no, none this time, right? We're gonna do good. All right, we are live on a few platforms. We're live on Facebook Live. We are live on YouTube, Instagram, and Periscope. 4 platforms at one time. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. Um, so welcome, Brian and Karen. Conversation with Brian and Karen.
Yes.
We are with Live, Heal, Thrive Retreats, Live, Heal, Thrive Life and Relationship Coaching, and we actually coach individuals and couples to having a juicy and orgasmic life by helping them to remove blockages or things that are keeping them from living the life they were born to live. Right?
Exactly.
Anything you want to say on that?
Yes, I mean, it is for both couples. We do life coaching as well as relationship coaching. So for singles, it's to help prepare you for the relationship that you want and the life you want. So it's for both singles and couples.
Yes, yes, yes. Let me just make sure we're looking good on all our channels here. All right. We're good there. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so we got a really special guest tonight, right?
We have Antonio tonight.
Antonio, yes, he's going to be talking about the sexual enlightenment
Of the King.
of the king. So he's going to tell us all about that. But Antonio, we met Antonio through an event we had in Atlanta, I guess a year and a half ago, right?
The Sensuality
The
Experience.
Sensuality Experience, the stage show, and he did his thing, and he showed how a man can actually empower a woman through different modalities. And we just want to we've been connected with him ever since. He's been to 2 of our retreats. This will be his 3rd one, right? So we're going to bring him on, let him tell you all about himself, what he does, and what does it mean to have a king that's enlightened. So I want y'all to do a couple of things for me really quick. If you're on Facebook, please like and share this video with people you think would enjoy it. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Periscope, please share it out. All right? And you guys on
What about Instagram?
Instagram, they can't share it out, but they can comment. I'll try to read some of the comments, see what's going on.
Okay.
All right? So I'm doing engineering and the host at the same time. So y'all bear with me. I'm looking around. I'm trying to make sure everything's looking good. All right? So ready to bring Rasan on? Antonio. All right. You ready? Here we go. Antonio, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How's it going, man?
Everything is good. I'm actually getting back from the gym, so excuse my appearance. Check
Oh,
out my
you're
gym
good.
clothes.
You're good. Let me see. I got you. There we go. So no problem. No problem. I mean, you always got to show off your little butt muscle and all that. Make me look like, you got to make yourself look all
Oh,
nice.
stop playing.
I remember the last retreat before that. He was like, every day I want you to do 50 push-ups. Every day, every day.
Have you been doing that?
Well,
Well,
not
see,
since the retreat.
what had happened was,
What had happened? Okay.
so I know you're gonna get on me this next retreat, but I'm working out though.
Because you're also a personal trainer, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool. Let me see if I get my
Yeah,
volume
we
up a
do our
little
boot
bit.
camps and everything, but we're not here to talk about that.
That's right. I know that's right. So let's talk about sexual enlightenment of the king. Tell a little about yourself and how you got involved in the work that you do.
In your background.
Yeah.
Well, I am a certified massage therapist and fitness trainer. I've been doing that for about 6 years. Fitness training for about 10. I used to play professional basketball. That's what led me to the fitness training and massage therapy
Okay.
after I broke my ankle. As far as the tantric lifestyle, I've always been living that type of a lifestyle. I just didn't know it was actually a lifestyle until I came across tantra. And when that happened, I started to do more research and finding more modalities and different techniques to use to enlighten myself as well as my partner.
Okay.
So that's basically how I came to meet you guys,
Okay.
and this is how we are to where we are today.
All right. Cool. So tell us a little bit more about the enlightenment of the king.
What does it mean to be an enlightened king?
Yes.
An enlightened man.
Well, first and foremost, we have to, in order to enlighten the king sexually, we have to educate the queen first.
Okay.
There's a big misunderstanding or misconception when it comes to a man's sexuality in the bedroom, and that's that. And I'm not speaking for every woman, you know, there are no absolutes, but mainly women believe that a man is supposed to automatically be erect and be turned on without any type of stimulation, just basically from viewing a woman in front of them. Or there's a saying, if the wind blows, you know, you should have a hard on or whatever. But it's a little bit more complicated than that, especially as you get older.
Okay.
When you're younger, you know, that's one thing. You have a hard on when you wake up, and you have a hard on in the afternoon. You have a hard on if you see, you know, a woman that you're attracted to. But as you get older, and the more sexual activity you have, and the more partners you come in contact with, you realize that there are different ways to be turned on. Okay. And enlightening the king is basically letting the king know that it is okay to not have a hard on. That's the first step. And the second step is to get yourself out of your mind and get yourself out of feeling judged or feeling inadequate, and just allow the blood to flow, you know, take the stress off of you. And the queen has to assist in that process. You know, the worst thing a queen can do is snap on the man because he's not hard in the time frame she would like him to be. She should be understanding. She should have a game plan set to implement when that happens, you know. And first and foremost, she should have the intent to do so. It shouldn't be something the man should have to ask for. It should be something that she has a desire to give him, turning him on, getting him ready for her, just as the man should do for the queen.
Okay.
And the issue is that there's a lot of information out there on how to please a woman. I'm trying to institute the information on how to please a man, or how to arouse a man, basically.
Okay. So speaking on that, I mean, and talking about the male and the orgasm, how can a man hold his orgasm longer, even once he does get erect and once they're in play? Like, how a lot of women, they do say that a man, you know, they call him 2-minute man, or can't last too long. Mm-hmm. Or how can a man hold that longer?
Well, there are actually men don't really notice. They think that there's only really one way to have an orgasm for a man, that a woman is multi-orgasmic, which is true. Uh-huh. But men can be multi-orgasmic as well. You know, and the way that you do that is learning how to Kegel.
Okay.
There are 4 different orgasms a man can have, and that's one of the things I'll be talking about in the retreat, the 4 different types, and how to achieve these 4 different types of orgasms.
Okay.
The Kegeling is the key component, and I will be sharing how to do that, you know, as well. The Kegeling, it basically allows you to stop yourself from releasing, stop yourself from actually going forward with the complete climax or complete orgasm, and holding on to your seed, lasting longer for your woman. And there's another type of orgasm where you can be multi-orgasmic by holding your seed and have multi orgasms rather than one. You can last for about 5 minutes having an orgasm. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's something that is really not taught to men. You know, so that's one of the things I'll be describing at the retreat.
Okay.
Is that orgasm versus ejaculation? In other words, like the 5-minute orgasm, is that an orgasm that includes an ejaculation or not?
It all depends on what the man wants at the time. If the man wants to release it, then he should.
Yeah, I'm saying like for the man who's desiring to be multi-orgasmic in that situation.
Yes. It does have an ejaculation, and it can be an ejaculation as well. It all depends on what the couple is trying to accomplish at the time. You know,
okay.
So.
And there are probably men and women who don't know what ejaculation is. Could you describe what that is?
I do. I tell the difference between ejaculation and ejaculation. It's pretty self-explanatory, but you basically, with ejaculation, your life force is coming out of you, and you know, depending on where you are in your sexual relationship, if you're trying to have a baby, The life force will fertilize the egg for you. If you're not trying to have a baby, the woman can still utilize the life force in whichever way she wants to. Drinking it is a great way to fill her with life force and properties that she needs to have a healthy life, and vice versa for the man. Both orgasms for a woman is healthy for a man, and orgasm of a man is healthy for a woman. Yeah, and I will definitely be describing the differences between the two as well, because we definitely need to know the difference. As far as ejaculating, we're abusing the ejaculation. It's so much life force being wasted, whether it's going into a condom or it's going on somebody's stomach and being wiped away or whatever. We have to value the life force a lot more than we do, especially with masturbation. We got to learn how to masturbate and hold our seed. It will be 10 times harder to hold your seed in a sexual act than it will be to hold your seed in masturbation. So we have to get to the point where we can master it in masturbation to get to the point where we can do the same in an actual sexual act.
Interesting. Very interesting. You're going to be teaching all of this to the men?
Yes. And women.
And the women,
women
of course.
Need to know too.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why we love having our retreats where they're co-ed and the sessions are co-ed, so that the woman can support the man and the man can support the women in what is being taught at the retreats. So.
Yeah, and it's not even just a function of support. It's that women need to know about how men function, what men need. Men need to know how women function and what we need. So that information is vital for both.
Yeah, definitely. So how can you increase the lingam power? How can a man, men may be lacking in that or don't know how to really increase that power that the woman that their woman is seeking, a woman in their life. How can they increase that?
Well, like I said before, men there are no absolutes, but we don't really know that we can Kegel too. If you've heard of Kegel, you usually apply that technique to women, right? But men can do it as well. It's a muscle that you're working out. The lingam is a muscle, so the more you Kegel, do this every day. Just like if you work out your body, you should work out your lingam. If you Kegel every day, get used to doing that, then you're building up a muscle. You're building up your endurance. And I have to say this: working out is a great way to build up your sexual endurance. Yeah. The more you work out, the longer you'll last. Yeah. The more turned on you'll be, the more intense your sexuality will be, and you'll be stronger in the act. It makes you more confident as well. So it's all around. It'll increase your sexual activity to another level. Increasing circulation and blood flow and everything.
You're a personal trainer, correct?
Yes.
So
I wasn't trying to stick out a promotion right there.
hey, we're gonna shout you out as much as we can. So, if y'all in the Atlanta, Stone Mountain area, go check him out. I've seen his videos of his boot camp. He has it on Saturdays. I'll have him tell you all about that at the end. But that's so cool. It's good information. And I think a lot of times, there's a lot of information,
and misinformation.
And I appreciate you doing this work to help couples, because it's not just like you said for the man, it's for the woman as well. It's not just for the woman, it's for the man. And so, we need to come together and be empowered together. So I really, really appreciate the work you do. So you have any testimonies of people? No problem. People that have, experienced the work that you do, whether it be a woman or man, and how it's kind of changed their life sexually.
Repeat the question. I kind of cut you off.
Yeah. What kind of testimonies you have from some of the people that have been,
What kind of feedback have you gotten
about
from people
the work
who've
that you do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've gotten nothing but positive feedback.
Awesome.
I've found that I'm a natural at catering to the woman, catering to the queen. I don't really do too much catering to the male. Gotcha. My purpose is not really for that, but I do educate the male. As far as yoni massage and energy work, I'm finding that there are a lot of women that may not even know that there is some type of abuse being stored in her womb. You know, whether it's physical abuse or mental or emotional, you know, confusion can lead to some type of misconception of what a reality is when it comes to sexual activity. If you've been confused since you were born, you know, taking on information that is not accurate, taking on information that definitely does not help you learn sexual reflexology. It just puts you into a category of having basic sex and thinking that those three positions are the end all be all of your sexual relationship. You know, that I'm basically trying to get people to stop having accidental orgasms. I want them to have intentional orgasms.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
that night when you had a great night, the orgasm was crazy, you squirted all over the place, and you tried to do it again another night and it didn't work. You know, I want these people to know that it is not an accident. It's something that can be done over and over again. You know,
Gotcha.
because once we get to the point where we can do it over and over again, we can make each one different or better. You
Yeah.
know, because it's intentional.
So
Yeah.
it's something that can be taught, learned, and practiced.
Exactly. Yes.
And
Yes. And I'll be going over that at the retreat.
you made reference to like women holding trauma in their womb and in
Yes.
their reproductive organs, but it's
Yes.
not just trauma like some horrible thing that happened to a woman. Really, women tend to hold in their sacral chakra in that area of their body stress, period. You know, just day-to-day stress and stress in relationships, you know, with spouse and parents and children, just the kinds of things that they deal with. For women, we tend to store them there. So the kind of work you do, and the kind of work you teach is to help women release a lot of that. And I would imagine the same with men as well. Doing the Kegeling and a lot of the practices that you teach help men to be able to release that kind of stress and tension.
Yeah.
You're correct. Absolutely correct. It's all stored. It's all stored in some place, whether it's a male or a female. We were not taught to purge negative energy. We were not taught to get rid of unwanted energy. We just have to figure it out for ourselves. But thankfully, there are people like us that teach energy work and know the techniques and procedures, because it is necessary. You harbor that energy, and it can really taint your spirit. It can really lead you down a dark path if you allow it to.
Yeah.
You know, so we definitely have to deal in self enlightenment and self help in this day and time. Go ahead, Brian.
Oh.
No.
I know one of the things you taught at the Sexuality experience had to do with reflexology, sexual reflexology. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
I was basically, sexual reflexology is teaching you what I was saying before, how to focus on what you know about sex rather than accidentally stumbling upon it. You know, there are points that you can hit, erogenous zones that have been mapped out.
The actual meridians, correct?
Yes, that they have been mapped out. A lot of people don't know that, but there are positions you can do that can help with your blood flow, your circulation, diabetes, your liver, your heart, your eyesight. You know, and the reason why it's not really taught is because if it was taught, then we would be curing diseases, or we would be curing illnesses. And as you both know, that, you know, where we are right now, it's not really a cure society. It's more of a treatment type of a thing.
Definitely.
So this is not top secret information. It's out there. We just have to know that it's something we need to seek and something that we need to value, you know.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, baby.
Brian asked you to share some of your testimonials, but I mean, I actually have my own because, as you know, Brian gave me as one of my surprise birthday gifts this year a massage with you. So, I mean, I can say just from personal experience, you know, I mean, how in tune you are with your female clients, how respectful you are. And, you know, for a woman, respecting a woman's boundaries, getting consent, you know, explaining what's going on, all of those things are so important. So, I mean, I can I can give my own testimony.
Exactly, good testimony. Yeah,
you.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. And we appreciate you, like I said, the work that you do, and that's why.
And as from, just sorry to interrupt,
That's
but
fine.
from a man's perspective, Brian would not get me a massage with especially a male therapist that he didn't absolutely trust.
Definitely.
So I think that says a lot too.
Yeah, definitely,
Yes,
definitely.
I was honored, by the way.
Good. That's so cool, man. It was really, awesome. I was there and I witnessed it and saw the work you did, and it was amazing, amazing work. And the way you care and all of that stuff.
And for me, some things did come up. I mean, not like trauma, but just, emotion.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can
Yes.
speak to that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it usually will when you're doing a yoni massage. When you realize that the yoni has an anatomy as well, points that you can touch for certain feelings or certain emotions or certain memories. The yoni turns into something more than just something for you to put your lingam into. It turns into something more sacred and something that has more possibilities. I'm trying to get men or women to view the yoni in a different light.
Yeah.
And I think that this will actually help on that journey.
Which
and
is
I will be
what
showing
sacred
also,
sexuality is.
Yes, it is. It is. It's basically a lot of what we're taught is to separate sex from the divine. I'm not trying to bring up religion, but sex is the one physical way, the most powerful physical way that we can connect to the divine.
Yeah.
For two people to bond and actually feel that spiritual connection. It's the most powerful way that we have, that we know to do, to actually connect with the divine. So, and I will be also showing men and women, I guess, how to achieve squirting through, yoni massage as well. So I'll be giving a description of how to do that as well, because that's I don't want to putting their fingers in the yoni, not knowing how to do it, just messing up yonis all over the place. So I would rather them have the technique down and and cater to the yoni rather than abusing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
definitely. Sounds cool. That sounds really, really cool. Can't wait till the retreat. We're going to, and speaking of the retreat, what I want to do is take a quick break. I'm going to show a little video of the retreat, where it's going to be and a little bit about it. And hopefully we have a couple of spaces left. Anyone that's waiting, you better get in there. The retreat's going to be amazing. I'm going to show a quick video. And when we come back, there's a couple more questions, find out how people can get in touch with you. And we'll take it from there. Cool?
let's do it.
All right.
Hello everybody, Brian and Karen here in beautiful Destin, Florida.
Guess what we're doing? We're here to check out the retreat property, check out the private beach. It has private beach access.
Yes.
We just finished touring the retreat site, show you a little bit of it. But I'm personally overwhelmed. I mean, we knew it was spectacular. We've seen the pictures, we've seen 3Ds, we've seen everything, and seeing it
In
up
person,
close and personal.
the energy of the house, the rooms, the attention to detail is just amazing. This is going to be the most amazing retreat. And we're not just saying that, just being here is
we're like, okay, how can we express
we can't
to them
express
like what it is they're going to be receiving? And
we put as many pictures up as we could, videos, but I'm telling you, it doesn't do it justice how beautiful this property is. We're literally right across. It's hard to even say across the street, but we have to cross the street, but I'll show you. But the beach is right behind us, but here's a private walkway. And there's the property right over there. So you want to walk the park?
sure.
All right.
Let me
All
grab
right.
my bag.
But the beach is amazing. The weather is great. We talked to the property managers, and they told us that the weather in October is amazing. It's the best time of year to come. You would think it'd be cold or cool, but they said the water's great.
They said the water's calm and warm.
Yeah. Pick up your step, baby.
I was following you.
Oh, you follow my lead? Okay.
Exactly.
I guess I'm leading. My fault. I guess I wasn't walking fast enough.
No, not your usual.
Oh, look at the beach in the background, y'all. Isn't that amazing? Man. We're actually going to go back to the beach now. We're hungry. We need to grab something really quick and get back to the beach. It is beautiful. It was sunny out earlier. Started raining a little bit. And now the sky is clear, as you can see.
We're about to arrange with the concierge for all of the excursions and dinner cruise and like that.
Potentially renting a pontoon boat and going out on the ocean.
There's a boat dock, like a 52-foot boat yacht dock at the house.
Yeah. Ready, baby?
Yeah.
So we're going to have fun. We're going to relax. We're going to just heal. We're going to play. We have a theater room. We're going to watch movies. We're going to go in the pool, the heated pool. There's a jacuzzi. Man. Man, when is this retreat again?
I know, right?
We need this retreat to come like ASAP. But retreat, if you haven't heard, is October the 11th through the 16th, called the Art of Sacred Sexuality Retreat, our beach retreat.
In Destin, Florida.
Destin, Florida. It's going to be really, 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 really amazing. Ain't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? So very, very, very nice neighborhood. People are very nice. I met a few people. Met somebody actually from Georgia, live around the corner from where we live.
Yeah, small world.
Yeah, small world. Balconies everywhere. The views from the balcony to the beach is just stunning. Just stunning. Give you a 360 view. Beach right there. Beach access, private beach access. Need a code to get to the beach. It's really beautiful, y'all. You gotta come to this retreat. If you're ready for your life to literally be changed and transformed, this is the place to be. It's not a sales pitch, I'm telling you. You gotta be here.
Yeah, I'm almost speechless. And as Brian can tell you, that doesn't happen very often.
So yeah, you already know.
Can't wait to see you in October.
Yes. See y'all soon. We love you all. Bye. Say bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Hey, we are back.
Hey, I'm back.
We're back. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you can, we would love
I loved
you.
it.
Hope y'all could join us. If you have any questions about anything, y'all reach out to us on this page. You can send us a message. You can send me an inbox. Just let us know if anything we can answer for you about the retreat. As far as costs, prices, some specials. We have some pop-up specials that aren't published, so hit us up if you want to know how you can get the retreat for less than what's listed on the website. Shh, don't tell nobody. So, all right. So, how can I get in touch with you, Antonio?
I have a Facebook page that you can connect to.
Okay.
It's called Antonio Peterson. That's my name on Facebook. And once you get to that page, just click on my tantric site, which is Know Love and Respect Your Yoni.
Okay.
I also have an Instagram page.
Okay.
It's at Rahdeez, RAHDEEZ. That's my Instagram page.
Cool.
Cool, cool. All right. And I know you like I say, you do massages, you do energy work. You also are a personal trainer. Anyone reaching out, ready to make those changes in your life, physically, spiritually, energetically, reach out to Antonio. We can vouch for him personally. Like I said, we've known him for a couple of years, and he's been to at least, gosh, this will be his 4th event he's been to with us. And where we met you was after an event.
I already said that.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. I guess I was in engineering mode.
The Sexuality experience.
No.
Yes. Oh no, you're right. Okay, forgive me.
See?
It was at Tierra's.
Right.
Yeah, and my
exactly.
Right.
It wasn't at our. Thank you. I'm right for once. I think it's once this year. I'm right. So I got this one. I got it right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we saw you doing a.
Well, that was the one for the men, because she had the goddess gathering earlier, right? And wasn't that one?
It was for them. It was for men and
co-ed,
women.
yeah.
Right. And you were performing a womb massage and womb healing. And
a womb massage, yes.
Womb massage, and we were like, oh my gosh, we've got to get you. We've got to, because a lot of people that do massages and energy work and body work, they don't focus on that. And actually, traditional massages, they completely just avoid all the places that
altogether.
Yeah.
Like I really feel, because I've gotten massages probably for 15 years pretty regularly, but like you're sort of like sealed from here to the top of your thighs, so your entire trunk where all of your organs are, like none of that is touched. So, I mean, that was really meaningful for us watching you give that massage. And as you were doing it, you were talking about, how a man can massage a woman during her cycle to ease cramps and that kind of thing. Yes. So, I'm sure there are a lot of men and women who don't realize, they may be married for a long time, don't realize that they can ease the woman's discomfort instead of it, just being a period of tension, because sometimes that's what it is for couples, because the woman's not feeling great. And, so this way, like, you've really taught how men can really minister and meet those deep needs of their women, and how women can receive that and can know that that's something that's even available to them.
Yeah, I want to encourage the men, any men that are watching women that would like your man to know how to do this. It's to book a couple session where he can actually show you, how to do it, how to be done, how not to harm or press in the wrong place. It's going to cause pain or and all of that good stuff, because he explained all that at this event, and it was an amazing event. So we highly recommend couples to book a session as well, so you can teach men.
And speaking of that, at the retreat, you'll be offering
private sessions,
private sessions at a special retreat price.
Yeah.
So I imagine a couple could ask you to teach the man in privacy, he and his partner, he and his wife, or a significant other, and you'll teach that in a private setting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I also teach yoni massage now too. I just graduated my first student 2 days ago. So.
Oh, awesome! Cool. Yeah. Sounds good.
So you're not only a yoni massage practitioner, but a yoni massage teacher.
Correct.
Or instructor. Yeah. Wonderful.
Yes.
I love it. Not only a client, but a player president. Love it, man. Love it. Had to drop that Biggie line.
Biggie.
Man, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. We honor you for the work that you're doing.
Yeah, appreciate you.
We appreciate you and love you, brother. And our retreat's coming up in about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
A little over 6 weeks. I know. So anyone who has any questions, if you're following Antonio, you want information from him, he has a coupon code for you. You can reach out to him.
Coupon code for the retreat.
For the retreat, yes. And if you want to reach out to us about any questions, any specials that we have going on, please feel free to reach out to us. Send us an inbox. We'd love to answer any questions you have. We'd love to have you. It's going to be an amazing retreat, literally a life-changing experience. So we appreciate you all. Thank y'all for joining us. I think we're going to end it now. We don't want to keep it. Don't want to make it too long. We want to be able to get all the meat in there and
Yes,
get out of here.
Keep them wanting more. Keep them
Keep
wanting
them
more.
wanting more, exactly. So come to the retreat. You get to experience Antonio as well as 5 other presenters that'll be doing their work as well, other practitioners and teachers and healers. So thank y'all so much. We love you all, and I will talk to y'all soon. See y'all, I think Sunday's our next show. We'll send you an email. If you're, like I said, again, like and follow our page. If you're on our page the first time, like our page so you can get notifications. If you're, you can still share this broadcast. The replay will be on. If you got in late, the replay viewers, the replay will be on, so you can always view it, the replay. YouTube, subscribe.
Right. When is the replay? Somebody just asked me about that. When will
It'll
will they get?
It'll be showing literally right after this broadcast. Once it renders, Facebook will upload it to the same link.
Okay.
So they can view it on there, and they can go.
And that'll be the only time they can see the replay, or is it something?
No, it'll be on.
Kind of indefinitely.
Indefinitely, and you can go to Live Heal Thrive .live, and you can view all the replays for all the shows that we've done in the past as well. So livehealthrive.live. So,
and actually, we're being interviewed next week.
Yeah, we're being interviewed
on
next
Sunday.
Week, on Sunday. Yeah, so y'all get to people
access
all the juicy questions. So y'all tune in, learn a little bit about us. All right, we love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Love you too,
see you
y'all.
before then. See you on the beach, brother.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, take care, man.